Why, hello there everyone, welcome back to the Star Wars headquarters, and we are talking about Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic in this video, because if you didn't know, a remake of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic has been rumored for some time now, and we got more news, more goodness, coming from a journalist named Jason Schreier, who is a well-known journalist in the gaming industry. And then also we're going to be taking a look at what Eurogamer said as well, because both of these sources, which again are very reputable sources, are saying that Knights of the Old Republic is indeed in development by a studio that goes by the name of Aspyr. You may have heard of them. They've worked on previous ports as well, including the mobile version of Knights of the Old Republic, the Star Wars pod racing game, and some other games as well. So let's dive into IGN's article right here. And as you can see, the headline is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake reportedly coming from port studio Aspyr. And then it says, a remake of the 2003 BioWare RPG Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is reportedly in the works at port studio Aspyr Media. The news was revealed by Bloomberg reporter Jason Schreier during an interview with Ben Hansen of MinMax. And this is what Jason Schreier had to say. He said, "This is public at this point. I basically confirmed that Aspyr, which is the company that has ported a bunch of KOTOR games, is working on the remake." And then Eurogamer said the following. It says, Eurogamer subsequently backed up that assertion, saying that it had also heard of Aspyr's involvement. And they said, while the developer is known for often releasing straight ports, work is currently underway to make the project more of a remake instead. And then it goes on to say Aspyr has recently released a number of Star Wars ports, most recently the PS4 and Switch version of Star Wars Republic Commando. How could I forget that? So yes, they also released the port of Star Wars Republic Commando, which I played in its entirety and had a blast with that. Hopefully we get a Republic Commando remake or sequel in the future with next-gen graphics. I would love to see that. But let's focus on what we have to say here, what they have to say here on Knights of the Old Republic. So it goes on to say, rumors of a KOTOR remake have been swirling for some time, with reports from January 2020 suggesting the game was in development and would integrate elements from the first two games in order to bring certain things into the current Star Wars canon. That says Schreier then tweeted in February of 2020, if it's really happening, it's not at EA. And then in January of this year, we heard reports that the remake was in the works, but not at EA or original developer BioWare, and Aspyr fits the bill, which they do indeed. And it says, in other KOTOR news, a report from May 2019 suggested that a movie based on the BioWare game could be in the works at Disney and potentially be a part of the trilogy. So great article by IGN there on all of this. So what do you make of it? What do you think? I think it's 100% real at this point. I do think we are getting a Knights of the Old Republic remake or something like that. But is Aspyr working on it all alone? That's the question. Are they getting help from an outside studio to take on such a massive task? I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. So let me know, what do you want to see? Post in the comments. Do you want to see a Knights of the Old Republic remake? I know you do. I do. I would love to see that. And then again, I would love to see a Star Wars Republic Commando remake or sequel in full-blown next-gen graphics. I would love to see that. I did enjoy the port by Aspyr, which of course recently released on the PlayStation 4 and Switch. But again, it's a port. It didn't have the updated graphics like next-gen graphics. It was, I believe it is in HD. So that was upgraded in that respect, which is great. But I think we need a proper next-gen Republic Commando. I would love to see that. And then also, if we go to Aspyr's website right here, they also made the port of Star Wars Racer. So as we go into their website here, they did this as well. And it says, you know, the fan favorite racer's back now featuring motion controls. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this one released on the Nintendo Switch and other platforms as well. It has a PlayStation icon up there too. So this one right here, I really want to see this one brought up to next-gen graphics with a next-gen release, a proper release with all new features, all new tracks, the ability to customize your pod racer, and so on and so forth. And then I would also love to see a Mario Kart or Crash Team racing inspired Star Wars racing game as well, because I love the Mario Kart style racers too. And I think we as a community would have a blast with such a game too. So sound off in the comments. Let me know, what do you want to see? Post in the comments, what classic Star Wars games do you want to see brought back in full next-gen glory? And then, of course, as we get into June, we're going to be getting into E3 and then also EA Play. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we get some news on Star Wars Battlefront 3. You know, EA hasn't said anything about it. Disney and Lucasfilm, they have not said anything about it. But what's interesting is if you go back to that Lucasfilm Games trailer that they released, not too long ago, they did show Star Wars Battlefront 2 in the Lucasfilm Games announcement trailer, which really made me curious about if Lucasfilm Games is going all in on a Star Wars Battlefront sequel, a Star Wars Battlefront 3. And I think that's the case. I don't want to get too excited for it, but I'm really hoping we get some type of Star Wars Battlefront 3 announcement at EA Play. Because as you know, I love Star Wars Battlefront. It's where my story with Star Wars began. If you didn't know, that's where I fell in love with Star Wars in the first place, is with the original Star Wars Battlefront. So hopefully, again, we get a Star Wars Battlefront announcement. We'll be talking about that more and more as we near EA Play. If there's any hints on that or any teases, I'll let you all know. And then, of course, we cannot forget about Ubisoft's Star Wars game as well, which has confirmed to be an open world Star Wars game that's in development by Massive, who of course worked on Tom Clancy's The Division. So that one's going to be very exciting as well. I don't know if we're going to get anything on that one this year, because from what I understand, they are super early in development over at Ubisoft on that Star Wars game. But it would be really cool to get either a logo reveal or some more details on the game, such as what the era is or what the time frame is for the Ubisoft game. But that's going to do it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and also press the bell icon to be notified of new upcoming videos. And until next time, take it easy, everyone, and may the Force be with you always.